Have you ever looked up at the New York City skyline and wondered how it all came to be? From a small Dutch trading post to the global metropolis we know today, NYC's story is written in its buildings. Let's journey through time and see how this incredible city was built, one architectural style at a time. Our story begins in the 17th century, not with New York, but with New Amsterdam. Forget skyscrapers. Picture a humble settlement of simple wooden houses. The Dutch colonists prioritized function over flair. Their gabled roofs and narrow footprints were practical, designed for a growing community. The Stadhuis, the very first city hall, was a focal point of this fledgling town, a symbol of order on the wild edge of a new world. It was a far cry from the concrete jungle, but the seeds of a great city were already being planted. Then, in 1664, the British took over, and with them came a new architectural language. The 18th century saw New Amsterdam become New York, and would give way to the sturdy elegance of brick. Georgian architecture, with its symmetry, balanced proportions, and refined details, became the new standard. A perfect example is St. Paul's Chapel, which still stands today. Completed in 1766, it's a beautiful survivor from this era, a peaceful testament to the city's colonial past, having witnessed everything from George Washington's inauguration to the events of 9/11. As America gained its independence, the 19th century brought a desire for an architecture that reflected the new nation's democratic ideals. Neoclassicism, inspired by ancient Greece and Rome, was the answer. Grand public buildings with stately columns and domes began to appear, like Federal Hall on Wall Street, where Washington took the oath of office. At the same time, a spiritual and romantic yearning gave rise to the Gothic revival. Soaring church spires reached for the heavens, none more famous than Trinity Church. Its intricate details and towering presence brought a piece of medieval Europe to the bustling streets of Lower Manhattan. The turn of the 20th century marked a pivotal moment. The city was booming, and with limited space, the only way to build was up. This sparked the legendary skyscraper race. First came the uniquely shaped Flatiron Building in 1902, a true trailblazer. Then, the Woolworth Building was dubbed the Cathedral of Commerce for its Gothic-inspired grandeur. But the 1920s and 30s were the golden age of Art Deco. The Chrysler Building, with its glistening spire and eagle gargoyles, became a dazzling icon of the Jazz Age. And then, rising higher than any before it, the Empire State Building became the undisputed king of the skyline, a symbol of American ambition and ingenuity. After World War II, the mood shifted. The decorative flourishes of Art Deco were replaced by the sleek, unadorned aesthetic of modernism. Less is more became the new mantra. Architects embraced new materials like glass and steel to create clean lines and transparent facades. The Seagram Building, with its bronze and glass curtain wall, set a new standard for corporate headquarters, a masterpiece of understated elegance. Just across Park Avenue, the Lever House seemed to float above the street, a groundbreaking design that changed the way we think about urban office buildings forever. The late 20th and early 21st centuries have been a whirlwind of styles. Postmodernism playfully broke the strict rules of modernism, reintroducing color, ornament, and historical references. Since then, we've seen everything from deconstructivism to sustainable green architecture. Today's skyline is more diverse than ever. And standing tall as a beacon of hope and resilience is the One World Trade Center. Its gleaming, tapering form not only reclaims the sky but also symbolizes the city's unbreakable spirit and its constant drive to look toward the future. From a few wooden huts to a forest of glass and steel, the architecture of New York City is a living museum. Each building tells a part of its story, a story of trade, ambition, loss, and rebirth. It's a city that never stops changing, never stops reaching, and never stops inspiring. What will its skyline look like in another 100 years? Only time will tell. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey through architectural history, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories from our incredible world.